This message is just for you. You are good enough. This is the episode for you. If you are feeling stuck or overwhelmed at the prospect of starting something new or moving up a level towards your goal today, I wanted to share something that is really helping me in my own life at the moment. I know what it feels like to have all these ideas of things that I want to do or I know that I need to do to get ahead. And on one level, to feel so ready to get started. But then, as soon as you go to do the thing, this invisible wall comes up. And all of a sudden, that project that you had in your mind just feels completely out of reach. Even trying to hold the mental image of it in your head is like trying to hold water in your hands. And it is so frustrating because only a little while ago, you were sure you could do this. And then I realized something that has helped me so much, and I'm hoping it's going to help you too. And that was the realization that when I feel frozen by fear, it usually means I'm guessing. Guessing about how hard it is, how long it's going to take, how expensive it's going to be, guessing about how much I'm going to struggle, about how few resources or how little support there will be, about how much a certain obstacle will actually get in my way. And then, when I actually manage to push through and get started, the reality is almost always that it's so much more straightforward than I ever thought it was going to be. That even if there are infinite ways to complicate the thing, there is at least one manageable way in. But the thing is, I always find that out after so much worrying. I'd build that thing up to be huge in my head, and that meant that when I finally did get started, I did find that doorway in. I was already so drained, so depleted, and I came to associate new things with huge stress, huge anxiety, huge exhaustion afterwards. And the sad thing is, it didn't have to be like that at all. And so today, if there's something that you are struggling with, and it all feels like it's either so cloudy that you just can't find a way in, or so impossible that you should give up now, I want you to ask yourself, are you guessing? Do you definitely have enough solid information to be panicking about this? Or are all the doubts actually being informed by feelings, maybe even other people's feelings? Do you know it's going to be hard, or do you think it might be hard? Do you know that the only way to get to your goal is going to be super expensive? Or did someone somewhere tell you that it was for them? Do you know for sure that everyone in that country is impatient with language learners? Or was that someone else's reported experience? What if we told our brains very firmly that we are not going to blow these things up into giants in our heads, but instead we were going to find the smallest possible thing that we could do, that we're going to just isolate the loudest or the most urgent doubt in our head, and we were going to find the most obvious solution or the least intimidating solution to it, and we were just going to do that. And then we can move on to the next doubt or the next fear. Just one doubt or one fear conquered at a time. We do not need all the answers at once, and we don't need the optimal solution right now. We just need one that's good enough to get started. So be brave today, language learners. You can do this. You don't need to have it all sorted by the end of today or the end of this week. Remember, every tiny thing that you achieve today counts, and it's going to be worth it, and it's going to pay off. Your courage will be rewarded. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you back here tomorrow.